Everyone saying that I'm joining, but strength is only 100. Why? What about online? Are you joining or not? Everyone is joining. Okay, I'll take the not screenshot. Details will get right easily. I'll check today. Let me have check with host to share the details who join every day. Okay. You know what discussed today? Very important. Cyclone in Andhra. You are in Australia, right? Why you are worrying, Saurav? My hometown, everything is there only. Near to beach only. Huh? See now, when many people are saying not join, not join. Guys, I'm taking for you only, right? Okay. As I said, I'll take class till 12:20 every day. So recording I have shared at least. Please go to the recording. Okay. Yes, Aurav, I'll check with them to update the Sunday recording into portal itself. No worries. Okay, let's get started. So let me share my screen. I need to configure the keys every day. The reason it's a plural site. So new credentials will generate. Access key. Secret access key. Region all are same. Okay. LS. Okay, guys. Let's understand few files on Terraform. Already we discussed what is main.tf, what is provider.tf, what is .terraform, lock HCL and all. Notes I will provide you. Don't worry about the notes. In detail notes I will provide on the Terraform. Like GitHub we provided, right? Notepad notes, same thing. I'll provide Terraform also. You don't worry for the Terraform. Very, very important tool in the DevOps. I can say more than Kubernetes. The value of the Terraform in the market. Always. So very important tool. And also, why I'm saying important, no? For example, if you are a master in Git, developers also learn Git. Easy way. If you are a master in Ansible, Linux administrator can easily learn Ansible. If you are a master in Docker, developers only writing a code. They should know the dependencies. They can easily write a Docker file. Only 12 instructions, nothing is there in the Docker file. But they will easily replace your job if you depends on common tools, always Git, Docker, Ansible. But where you can prove core areas of the DevOps, especially for the cloud area, Terraform, Kubernetes. These three, no one can, if you have a good skills on these three areas, no one can replace your job. No developer can easily learn cloud. They should again start as a DevOps engineer only. Understand, they will not replace easily learning in 1 week and 2 weeks like a Docker and Git. Understand what I'm trying to say? So if you are weak in these areas, your job is in risk. Anyone can replace your job. I know cloud, but I don't know Terraform. Means in market, out of 190 members know how to create a resources manually. Understand? So Terraform is a mandatory skill set, not optional one. You have to focus more and more and more and more on the DevOps area. Clear na? So if I give a task, you need to prove more than in that. If I give one task, you can think in second task also. You have to, proactive in that area. Clear na? So if you are weak in Terraform, if you're not good in Terraform, if you are a good in Docker and Kubernetes, also no use. Your project run inside the cloud. The cloud resources we can create through Terraform only. Understand? బాబు లైనెక్స్ క్లాస్ జాయిన్ అయ్యావా? ఏ టైంకి? ఏ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్పా అమ్మా? పాస్వర్డ్ చెప్పానా? ఓకే. No, Srinivas. Here, I'm just checking with on offline team. Okay. Yeah. So that's what the importance of Terraform. So please, definitely, if you focus 15 to 16 classes, 100% you can manage any project in real time. Not only for interview. See, my content is not for interview, guys. One more time, frankly, I'm speaking. Interview, really, if you want for only interview purpose, I can plan 3 month session. I can close it also. Not for interview. Interview is just an entry, but later you have to prove there only. Understand? Maybe in interview, they may ask very silly questions, very easy questions. Your time is good. You have a, okay, time is good, for example. They may ask silly questions and they give a job, right? But they may give a hard work to you also, challenging work to you also. Who can support at that time? Understand? So the happiness you may share to everyone. I got a job, I got a job, I got a job. But later, sustain is very difficult. Understand or not? Yeah. If you not prove there, same. Just within 2-3 days only, you can come back. They can easily understand also. So please, everything is very important. With my personal experience, I'm saying that. I'm not saying only DevOps. Any skills, if you learn in IT now, not like a few important concepts to learn and get a job now. You have to expertise, you have to manage, you have to create your dependency in your project. If you are not there, project may issue will come. Kind of dependency if you create na, always your job is safe. Understand? So always remember that. Create your dependency in your project. Clear na? October 20. The AWS outage is there na? Just I supposed to travel my relative home without laptop. Understand? Just I have started a car. I just travel just 1 kilometer only. Immediately I got a calls from my manager and all, and immediately you have to join. No, it's not possible. I'm going to my home to no. See, client is in the call. So he's saying application is down. So I need immediate help. Otherwise, they shared some business will be lost. So they requested me. I canceled my program and again came back to my home. I connected 6 hours. How difficult it is. Issue came at morning 11 a.m. Without lunch, I worked till 4:30 p.m. That's what the things. If you create your dependence, always value is there in your company. If you there are not, project is running, applications are running, then what is the use? They can easily replace your role with someone, right? Yeah. Don't limit yourself for the skill sets. Learn many things. If it is not useful, maybe in this project, but if next project, maybe they can use the same concept. Understand? Yeah. Okay. Let's move to now. Okay. Terraform day 2. So what I can do, First go to create a one repository in the GitHub. You can also do same process today. You have to push everyday changes. It will track everything. In your resume, you need to update. Freshers especially, you can update the GitHub URL into your resume. If they verify, they can understand your tracking of the learning. One day, if you do everything, it's not learning. You are updating in the GitHub only. Every day, whatever you learn, if you push and pull means commit IDs will update, right? They can easily understand your learning phase. Understand? So it's a proof of concept. So repository, new. So I'm creating here Terraform 10:30 a.m. Create a repository. Okay. So click on it. Copy. Clone it. So git clone. Okay. How to move these files into 10:30 a.m. inside? MV day 1 ls clear na? CD day 1 is there. You can create day 2 also like this. So you can check here Terraform 10:30 a.m. inside day 1 is there. So you can create a day 2 now. mkdir day 2. So Terraform configurations. Configuration files. What and all files are there? Let's now can check day 2. And a very important thing is here .terraform is there now. Lock itself is there. Terraform.tf state is there. I'll discuss later. TF state backup story and all. It will take 2 days time to understand until and that. So we are not supposed to push .terraform.xcl .terraform.tf state and backup and all. Only we can push into source code. Understand? When you push, if others needs this code, they can pull, they can run Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply there, and also they can update .terraform lock HCL and all. Clear na? Yeah. So in this case, I need to ignore this .terraform state and all. How to do it? Git ignore. Clear na? So let me go to here. Repositories. From today onwards, okay. How many of you practicing in the labs here? Everyone is practicing? Okay. So I will be spend 15 to 20 minutes every day in the lab today also. If you are having any questions, you can ask. Okay. 12:20 to 1. Okay. Yeah, I'll be there in lab. So you can ask any questions. Practice here only the better. As a team will support, you can practice like this. I don't know once you go to home, I don't know if you practice or not. Practice here, take your laptops every day. Otherwise, in front of me also you can practice. I don't have any problem in the class itself also. Okay, your wish, which one you are comfortable, but 100% you should practice in the lab itself. Okay, if you are having any challenges, other works, I don't have any problem. You can go. You are working or something. But what I'm saying, I'll be there for 20 minutes every day. You can take my support. You can ask any questions. Clear, na? Yeah. Your wish. I think lab 3rd floor, right? No one is there in the lab. You can go and practice there only better. Desks and all there, right? If lab is full, then you can practice here only. Okay. I'll come from today onwards. 20 minutes. Online team also, you can call me 12:20 to 1 p.m. anytime. Okay. We can discuss. Thank you. So guys, git ignore. You can see here dot git ignore. You can create outside of the directories day 1, day 2, not inside. If you create inside a day 1 only skip, not a day 2. You can create repository level dot git ignore. Understand? Repository level means here. Clear na? Dot git ignore. So you can see here. You can understand right directly. Star.tf state means terraform.tf state. Star.tf state dot star means backup. And lock HCL I'm ignoring. Documents, any documents are there, I'm ignoring. Dot terraform I'm ignoring. Clear na? So now if any files are there, dot terraform state and all, these will skip here and here. Clear na? So you have to create outside. See, sorry, this should be inside. Move. Clear na now? So this is not inside the day 1. This is not inside the day 2. This is inside of repository. You can check if you are confusing here. ls, go to Terraform. Why I'm unable to see here? ls-l, la, sorry. Clear na? See dot git ignore is there. Now git add, git status, git add, git commit, -m, ignore files, git push. So like this, you can every day your practice, after complete your practice, push the changes into your GitHub repository. I will ask after 1 week anyone to share your GitHub repository. I can understand your tracking also, where you push the changes, where you practice and all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One more time, I'm saying don't create this dot git ignore into any one of the directory inside. If you create any one of the directory, ignore will work irrespective of the directory, not inside the entire repository. In this case, every directory inside you have to create a git ignore like this. Create one git ignore repository level. It works inside directories also automatically. Clear the point is? Perfect. Okay, now day 2. So I'm going to write a day 2. First is provider.tf main.tf. Let's discuss again. Provider.tf start from provider, block is AWS. Okay. If I'm not mentioning any version block, it will take which version? Latest version, and apply the lock of that latest version also. Main.tf, you can write a ec2.tf, vpc.tf also. But globally, we are using these names for easy understanding. Main.tf, where we can mention the resources information and all. Clear na? Okay, then we can start. Okay. So main.tf contains what? Resource information. Start resource block. AWS is common. I'm writing here instance. Clear na? Instance. What and all required to create instance? AMI ID. So AMI ID is what? Let's take. Which AMI ID? We can use in coming classes dynamic block automatically call instead of hard code. Take from here and update into there. Many options are there, but these are initial classes. So I'm taking manually here. Clear na? Next is what? Instance type t2.micro. Just tell me if I give this two instance will create or not. No. Yeah, will it take default activities or not? Clear, right? So if you open a launch instance, see, understand. If you open a launch instance here, whether you give name or not, whether you select key or not, whether you select these and all not. So instance type is mandatory, AMI is mandatory, then create a launch instance. Automatically it will create. No need to select VPC, subnets and all also. Keeper also not required. Without keeper we can create, right? Okay. Now, let's see, will it create or not? Day 2. First command is what? Terraform init. What it does? Initialize the dependencies plugins from Terraform registry to working directory. Very clear here. Okay. Which plugins will install? AWS. How? The provider inside we have added a AWS. So it will create only install only AWS plugins, not Azure plugins. Clear na? Very good. Okay. Next, Terraform plan. We can see here what you are going to create. Yeah. So how many resources are creating? One. You can check create AWS instance dot name will be created. This is the AMI ID. This is instance type. This is region. All are okay. Then create. Now instance created or not? Now, as of now. No. When you run Terraform apply only, again it will ask yes or no. Then if you give yes, then it will create a server. Yeah. Now you can see creating, still creating. Okay, created. Now tell me guys, if I run one more time Terraform apply, again it will create or not? A name. This is not instance name, guys. Please focus while explaining everything. This is not instance name. Instance name not yet declared. If you give tags only, it will. So guys, it will not create again. Let me tell you. Terraform plan apply. Everything will discuss. Don't worry. The refreshing state means what? No changes, right? Okay. Let's run Terraform plan also. Expected output is what? 0 changes or 1 change? Huh? 0 changes. My question is, who will inform here? Who is informing here? Instance already created, no changes, 0 changes and all. No. This state file is there na? This is very important. The state file tracking of all the remote resources and it will pass the information to configuration. Instance already created, no need to create like this. So the state file concept is very, very important. For example, deleted state file. What happens now? If I run 0 changes or 1 change? 0 changes or 1 change? 1 change. Why? No one there to say already instance is running, right? Terraform don't know. Terraform is just apply plan. Someone has to say Oh, this resource already created, no need to create. But now see, the stateful is not there to say instance already created, stateful deleted, right? So system can understand this is like a fresh requirement again, right or not? How again want to add or not? If I run Terraform apply, total how many servers are running? 2. One is now creating, one already created. Okay. Now again stateful will create or not? But stateful point of view, how many servers are running? Understand now? This is important. I will plan stateful later, not now. Just what is what? High level understanding. Now Terraform destroy command if I run, which instance will delete? Current one. Old one completely decoupled with your Terraform. There is no communication with your Terraform configurations. We cannot do anything with that instance. That is completely unsync. Understand? We can't do anything. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So this state file responsible for tracking of your remote resource. My remote resource is what now? Instance. Whatever details, inventory information is there for the server, it will be tracking from here. Okay. If I run now, Terraform plan, from where you are running day2 configuration file, main.tf. So system can check desired state, current state. Desired state is what? What I want. This is desired state. Current state is what? Already same instance running. You created from day2 only, right? Who is informing state file? So now if I run, request will go to state file first. So this is the requirement. Same instance already created or not. So state file will check. That's what the state file refresh state. It will check instance already running, no changes. Whether it will verify time, instance is not running, create a new instance. Clear na? Anyway. Focus is not state file today class. We can plan later. Say refreshing state right every time it will check remote information and desired information. Both are same means no changes. Clear na? Okay. Let's go to the today concepts. Okay. Main.tf, provider.tf. Main.tf contains resource block. Okay. So I can write. Okay. So instead of hard code the values here, we can write a one more block. The block is variable.tf. Third block is variable.tf. Variables.tf. Okay, how to write a variable in Terraform? Okay, so here how many values are there? 2 hard-coded values are there. So you can write a 2 variables. One variable is for AMI, one variable is for instance type. So let's go to click on the variables. So provider block start from the provider. Resource block start from the resource. Variable block also start with variable. Clear na? I'm writing variable for AMI, right? This variable name you can give anything, no problem. AMI ID, something you can give any name, no problem. This is variable name. Okay. Here you have to write first description. This is optional. Passing the AMI values. Just for understanding only. Description is not mandatory, it's optional. Next is what? Default means which value it has to pass into the main.tf as a default value. So it should be in the quotes. It's a value, right? So AMI value I'm taking from here to here. And which type of variable this is? Type. String only, right? This is string. So you have to mention variable type also. So default string, no need to mention for the string, but different variable types. Map, key value pair, So list of string, definitely we have to pass. But only string, no need to pass. By default, system will take a string only. But anyway, I'm passing, right? This is for first variable only, right? Next variable for what? Instance type. You can write any name here, no problem. Type or instance type. Description, you can write. Passing. This is optional. One more time. Passing values to instance type. Next is what? Default value of instance type. T2 dot micro. And next, type equal to string. Done. How many variables? 2. How to call now? Go to main.tf, delete, remove this. Simple, you can give v only. Automatically, it will show variables, your variables. First variable is what? AMID. This is not supposed to put in the codes. This is not value. This is calling value from variable. So definitely, this should be without codes. Clear na? Next, this value calling from where? Variable of type. Clear na? Like this, we can write a variables without hard-coded values into the main.tf. Clear na? If it is 10 values, 10 variables you have to write. Let's run Terraform plan again. No changes. Already instance is running. Okay. Sir, our purpose is create infrastructure as a service to create service instance. Correct. Our purpose is to create. So you have done project, right? Full stack 3-tier project. What you created? VPC, subnet, SG, NACL, route tables, database, auto scaling, load balancer, launch template, AMI, CloudFront, CloudTrail, S3, CloudWatch. These and all we need to develop through Terraform. Understand? Now tell me one question to you. So guys, just I'm writing here. I want to create, the requirement is, just question to you. Requirement is create 2 production servers. Production means everything up to date, not default one. Everything is up to date. Production servers and RDS database also. So if I want to create manually, how much time it required? Everything is private, not public, including monitoring setup and everything. Production ready means no pending things. If customer can ask server logs are not coming means you have to create a server logs, server encryptions, server metrics, VPC flow logs, subnets, background, whatever it is, everything need to do. To create manually, you tell me how much time, how many days required to do this process, this project. With your experience, already did right? Tell me. Tell me quickly. Everyone. It will take time, I know. 6 months, Archana? 6 months, 7 to 8 hours, 1 week. Ravi Kumar, 1 week. Next. Manual process. Tell me. Two subnets, two private subnets, VPC, internet gateway, route tables, monitoring setup, encryptions. Yeah, with the cloud, it will be 5 days, 10 hours, 2 hours. 2 hours, you can understand. No worries. So, okay, I'm taking 2 days. Acceptable. Even client also accept. Okay, 2 days, 3 days, you can take for this process. No problem. If they give 3 days means simply you can create a one subnet, one server done. It's not like that. End to end. This SG is point out to this subnet why you are allowing all traffic. This is point. Where is the NACL? Where is the subnet CIDR? What CIDR you have given? How many subnets later we can create? Understand? The subnet is routing to which route table? The route table route from where? Is it security is enabled or not? NAT gateway created in one subnet or two subnets? Same AZ or different AZ? Understand? So different questions will come. We have to take care of everything. So 2 days. Let's understand this is TCS requirement. TCS company requirement. Same setup. You got one more requirement for one more project in TCS. How much same? How many days will take? Same requirement again. Definitely same requirement. Why same requirement? This is mandatory stuff, right? Every project database is mandatory, servers are mandatory, networking is mandatory. Now this time, how many days? Same steps, same days only, right? Right or not? 2 days. Maybe you may complete 2 hours before, to 3 hours before. 2 days, right? You can, I'm writing a, for example, TCS second project. Clear, na? This is all about manual process. Same process through Terraform. Same process through Terraform. Tell me how many days? Development. Code you have to write. There is no code available. You have to write a code. I mean, taking from Google, modify something if you can do and all. Tell me how many days it will take? 8 hours, huh? So take my laptop. Complete in 8 hours. 1 week, 4 days, 2 days. Many things are there here. State file managing into disaster recovery. S3 create, S3 insert state file we have to copy paste. From there to enable a locking, DynamoDB locking, manage different region state, replication, many things will come. You have to write a VPC code, subnet code, IZ, NACL, SG, NAT, CloudWatch enable locks, servers, RT, many things. Okay, I'm taking Roshan 4 days. Many people are saying 4 days. That's great. Then why Terraform process is important? Manual we can do 2 days, right? Then why Terraform taking 4 days? Then why Terraform is popular? Yeah. Same requirement for a different project. Same requirement. Oh, sorry. Let me change this to Terraform. Tell me, same requirement for different project. How many time? How much time? Tell me now. How much time? Definitely, I can say 1 hour or 2 hours. Why? Code already there, right? Code is a reference. It's a template. Copy, paste, change the instance types of the user requirement, client requirement, change the AMI and run, right? But manual process is then a reference template. You have to do it manually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, select. You have to do it, right? But code, we have a reference. copy the code, change the values, run it, right? 2 hours. Tell me, can I use this code every time for the same requirement? Yes. 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours. First time activity only difficult. Once code is ready, na, you can take it, do the modification, run, do the modification, run. So we will get template reference, we will get code reference, change the values, run it. So every organization, all Terraform codes are exist into GitHub repository of the company. You no need to write anything. Just modify as per the requirement. Clear na? Now, third project also 2 hours, fourth project also 2 hours, but here manual also same 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Now tell me the benefits of the Terraform by taking these two references. I'll write here advantages. First advantage is what? Tell me each. Oh, reusability. Very good. After save the time, what you will do? Okay. Next, reusability. Okay. Time saving. After save, I don't know what we can do. Next. Delivery fast. Very good. Delivery fast. Easy to modify. We will get template reference or not? Code reference. Next, easily debugging. Where the issue is there, which line, everything you will get it. Manual process error is there. We don't know exactly where the error. You have to check each and every process where you did a mistake. But here, which line, exactly where the mistake is there, what you need to use in place of this error also. It will give. Right or not? Take the 100 lines code, blindly run first. See the errors where, and you can change the errors and run it. Easily debugging. Next. Better customer satisfaction. Okay. Customer happiness. Okay. Next. Easily automate, right? Easily automate, right? Easily automate and control. Next. Wow, very nice, Rajesh. Track infrastructure. Next. So many things we can write, right? Many things we can write. Anyway. Yeah. These are the benefits. Now tell me here. Control X. If I write like this, my code will work or not? It works. No need to follow any order. Terraform by default with help of AWS plugins, Terraform can easily understand and it will execute step-by-step process only. For example, resource block I'm creating for AWS VPC. Okay, so it should be underscore, sorry, VPC. And VPC, what we can add here? Shader block. You can also type, don't copy the code. How I'm doing, you can also do same thing. You know, right, everything. Then why we need to, we can copy not now, after 7 days, we can copy. Once we get some knowledge, once we get some hands on, then copy paste, no problem. Until on that, you can type, don't copy paste. Okay, please. Okay. By 16. So tags I'm not giving. Okay. Resource block for subnet required or not? Subnet also required. Subnet VPC ID required or not? Where the subnet has to create? AWS vpc.name.id. So AWS, see, automatically we'll get suggestions are not here. AWS VPC dot name. So extension is .id. It's a VPC ID selection, right? Next is what? CIDR block. It should be in the range, right? 10.0.0.0 by 24. If you create, this server will create into which subnet? Again, default subnet. I haven't mentioned anything here, right? So can I add here subnet ID, create, how to call subnet ID? Very good. AWS subnet dot name dot ID. Clear na? Done. VPC no need to define. If you define subnet, automatically it will call same VPC only, right? So now, see, in middle VPC is there, last subnet is there, first server is there. No need to worry. Tracking, you no need to follow the tracking. First VPC resource, then subnet resource, then instance resource. You no need to do that. System automatically, Terraform automatically validate this, create first VPC, then subnet, then server as per the AWS plugins reference. Clear na? Tomorrow I'll start stateful concept, very important, okay? Interesting also. So 3 to add, 1 to destroy. Why? Anyone guess? Why 1 to destroy, 1, 3 to add? 3 to add, very clear, right? How many resources are there? 1, 2, 3. Why 1 to destroy? Old instance created with a different subnet. Why it needs to delete? Keep it, right? Is it good to keep? This is modification or fresh requirement? Modification is fresh requirement. Fresh requirement. Fresh requirement means you have to create different directory, right? Same directory instead I'm developing and modifying. Developing and modifying means this is modifying, right? Modifying means existing instance should modify or delete and create. I mean, new instance will create. Existing instance only modify. Then why instance are deleting? Is it so leave it for Terraform. This is AWS behavior. Leave it for Terraform. One instance you created manually in default subnet. Now, my question is why you deleted into default subnet, modify it into different subnet. Is it possible to modify the subnet? Then what you need to do? Delete there, create into required subnet. Or you can leave that subnet, leave that instance, create a new server. Which one is good? Your TL is saying that why you created there, modify into different subnet. You can try to modify. Modification is not possible. Created a new server, delete a existing server, right or not? So without deleting existing server, we cannot modify, right? So definitely existing server, by mistake you created into a different subnet. You're supposed to delete that, otherwise bill will be generated or not. Now what I'm saying, my stateful is here, is there na? My stateful, everything is tracking. My stateful point of view, this server created into different subnet, right? Now I'm saying to, hey, stateful, my requirement is create a server, create a VPC, create a subnet. What stateful can understand? Okay, existing subnet created into different subnet. You don't want that. Okay, we need to delete that. We have to create into this subnet. Clear na? If I create a new directory, day 3 directory, if I run this, how many resources will create? 3 resources will create. Any resource will destroy? No, it's a different directory. There is no state file in that, right? So system can understand it's a new requirement, right or not? Yeah. I think. Yeah, instance is destroying. So system understanding that, okay, you create a different subnet, right? Now you are saying same instance. See, till here I have launched already, right? Now I'm saying add this subnet. What system can understand? Okay, this is created into different network. Okay, you need in this network. Huh? Okay, destroy and create. Tell me, guys. Okay, let it complete first. Now creating VPC. Now creating subnet. Now creating instance. Done. Clear na? Now how many resources created? 3. Now instance running in which subnet? This subnet inside. Clear na? Yeah. Now if I run again Terraform plan, expected output is what? Why? Stateful is tracking. These resources already created. Desired state is, see, Terraform plan I'm running. What is the desired state? No changes my desired state. So current state also, no changes. Now I'm adding instance tags. Server name I'm giving dev. No need to control S, already autosave option is enabled. Tell me Terraform plan. One more time I'm saying, don't confuse with Terraform action. Blindly follow AWS action. Terraform don't know anything. Terraform act as a what AWS is saying. Clear na? Terraform is running a API. Hey, run instance. What AWS will do the background, that Terraform follow. You tell me now, destroy or not destroy? Very good. Modify. Name we no need to destroy, right? Instance name changing, we no need to destroy the server. Understand what I'm trying to say? Let's go to Terraform plan. One to change or one to add? One to change. What the change is? Modify. Instance tag, not destroy the server. Tomorrow I will give more clarity on this area. Don't worry. One to change. So, yeah, let's go to variable. I'm adding B here. Desired state changes are there or not? No. Current state has to follow as per the desired state, right? Now tell me Terraform plan. Expected output is what? Very good. One destroy, one create. Why destroy? I'm saying I need this AMI server, but created server is different AMI right before. So modification of AMI is not possible. Destroy and create only. But unfortunately, destroy time it will destroy. Create time will get error or not? AMI IDs does not exist. Yeah, one to destroy, one to add. So if you do, okay, proceed. I also guys, Terraform apply command is there now. Every time you are giving yes or no, right? Instead of giving that, you can give auto approve. But this is not recommended. We have to wait for yes or no again. We have some time gap to realize. Now first destroy or create? Very good. First destroy. Okay. Still destroying now. So I'll come to lab today. One more time I'm saying 12:20 to 1. I'll be there only. Small, silly questions also you can ask. No problem. I don't have any problem to answer your question. Silly questions means not which movie is good. Concepts only. I'm unable to install Terraform. I don't know how to configure VS Code. You don't worry. You can ask those questions also. I will not discuss to anyone. This person is asked this question. How I can? Hmm. See, error we got when? What is the error? Read this error. Invalid AMI ID. Immediately you can go take this AMI ID, copy, go to AWS, AMI, go to here, search not owned by me, public. No AMI is not matching. Clear na? That's what server is not creating. Again, modified Terraform. Oh, not sorry. Okay. So that's what. Careful. Art approve always danger. Just give up and enter. It will run. So always recommended apply first, then art approve. Okay. Okay. So clear na till here? Okay. Next, server created. The next concept is ChatGPT is there for what? For what ChatGPT is there? Okay, ChatGPT is there, but ChatGPT will give the new code only. For example, in your project, already development is done. You need to do some modifications. How ChatGPT can understand your modifications? How ChatGPT can understand your existing platform? See, if you ask ChatGPT give the VPC Terraform code, it will give no issues. You can copy, you can run. VPC already created, subnet already created. So ChatGPT, how ChatGPT can understand this instance should create an existing VPC, existing subnet. That is, you don't know, right? How to give to ChatGPT. Understand existing environment, helpless. Why we need to spend 5 or 6 hours in that case? If small issue also. Understand? ChatGPT is only for a fresh requirement, yes. To learn the concept, yes. To understand the concepts, yes. But this is not 100% solution for your problem. Clear or not? Simple, if it is a solution, everyone can integrate the ChatGPT with your project, that will do. Clear now what I'm trying to say? So understand, please. Exactly. We have to understand the code, what it is, what it does and all. Next, so far we discussed 3 files: main.tf, provider.tf, variable.tf. And next file, terraform.tf vars. Terraform.tf vars. This name should be like this only. Variable.tf name, if you change, no problem. Main.tf name, if you change, no problem. But terraform.tf vars name should be same like this only. What is terraform.tf vars? So main.tf is there now. Let's go to paint. So today I have attended Linux classes. Sorry, already I started. Very important. Today class is very important for interview and debugging things. Okay. So this is my main.tf. let's say my main.tf, I'm taking just this two or this two. Clear na? So this main.tf, I'm passing values from where? Variable.tf. Write the variable.tf. Variables.tf. Clear na guys? So let's Control A, Control C. Clear na? So these variables to here, right? And this value is updating into here, right? Clear na? What about Terraform.tfrs? That we can use to here to pass the value to variable.tf. Understand? Just easily managing process only. Without this two also you can, but the process to easily manage your code base. Terraform.tfrs. So how to write? Very easy guys. How many variables are there? Write the Terraform.tfrs directly values only. Let's go to Terraform.tfrs. How many variables are there? Yeah. So go to Terraform.tfrs. Here, you no need to write anything. Directly variable. Variable name is what? AMI. Let's go to variable. AMI ID. Copy. AMI ID. What is the value of AMI ID? Control X. Control V. Should be in the quotes. Okay. Next is what? Type. T2 dot micro. Clear not till here? Now go to variables. Remove this from here. So the only the way managing values inside the variable, compare this process, managing values Terraform.tfrs is easy. You can see all the values directly here, right or not? So now variables, main.tf, both are templates only without any hardcode values. If you want to change value directly, change here. For example, 100 values are there. Then a big resource is there. So compare to variable.tf, you can easily change values here only, right? It's a stack. I can push my code variable.tf, main.tf. Terraform.tfrs, we are not supposed to push. You can push empty only and share to client these values, or he can add the values while running a Terraform, what they need the values. If you develop a one project, so you can create a project and give the template to that. So they can add the values, they can run the Terraform, whatever values they required. Clear na? So tell me, changing values, Terraform.tfrs is easy or variables are easy? Yes, here only one entry is there, name value, but variable. So here 100 values means definitely 500 lines will come. To verify is difficult. So this is the way easily manage. We can say simple to client. Here we can add required AMI value, AMI ID, add required, yes, instance type, Same like this we can give. So what they will do, no need to do any modification main.tf, no need to modification variable.tf, just modification only terraform.tf for single file. Clear now? Yeah. Okay. Now, these names should be same as a variable name. Indirectly, what you are doing here, Control A, Control C. Indirectly, what you are doing here, okay, what we are doing here. Tell me guys, this value is updated into where? Variable. This value update into also variable. So here flow you can see. Clear na? Terraform.tf to variable, variable to main.tf. Let's run Terraform plan. No issues. Zero changes will get, right? Already created, right? No changes. Clear na? Okay. Now you tell me. Okay, till here everyone is clear, right? What is Terraform.tf? You got some idea, right? Okay. Now, for example, variable inside, if I add t2 dot medium. Clear na? I have a hard-coded default values t2 dot medium. But Terraform.tf inside t2 dot micro is there only. Which value it will take? Micro or medium? Terraform plan. No need to run every time to check. Just plan only reference. Tell me which value, variables or Terraform.tf? Tell me. Why no change? It's supposed to modify, take the t2 dot medium, right? Priority always. Simple logic. What will happen now? See here. When you run, this value will replace with this value. If empty means what? It is not take. See, simple logic here. You need to think. I have given empty value, right? It will take empty value now. Taking from where? Terraform.tf. What is the meaning? Terraform.tf value will come and override whatever the value is there here, right or not? So here value is there or not? If value is there or not, it will replace with Terraform.tf value. Clear na? Next question. Which one will take? Micro or medium? T2 dot medium or T2 dot micro? Think and tell me. T2 dot micro or T2 dot medium? Yes. Apply some logic here. AMI hard coded means what? Variable is not calling. Right or not? If variable call only, right, value will take variable or Terraform.tf will decide. Here, the meaning of this is what? There is no variable. If there is no variable, how Terraform.tf will call main.tf? Understand? See, first it will call, first request will go to where? Variable. Variable value coming from where? Terraform.tf. To update the t2.micro into main.tf, you should call the variable, right? But here hard-coded means what? There is no variable for the T2.medium. If there is no variable, how Terraform.tfrs will work? Terraform.tfrs instead what you are calling name of the variable, right? Variable is not calling from the main means which value it will take? Hard-coded value only, right or not? Right or not? Yeah. This is variable. First request will go to where? Variable. Variable value coming from where? Terraform.tfrs. Clear or not? But here, this point of view, request is not going anywhere. Hard coded request will go directly to T2.medium. So AMI point of view, there is no variable. If there is no variable, Terraform.tfrs, you are calling variable name. If there is no variable, how the value will come? Clear or not? So that's what it will take. T2.medium. You can check. Anyway, plan is taking or not? Yeah. Go to Terraform.tfrs. Control C. Clear na? Terraform plan. Which value it will take? 0786 only. For example, here I'm giving B, C, D something. Supposed to destroy, right? If it will take Terraform.tfr value, but it is not. Okay, this is updated quickly. See, understand? I can run Terraform plan. It will take which AMI? Wrong one or correct one? Correct one, hard coded. Wrong one is not call because there is no variable entry here. Yeah, hard code. Main.tf means hard code. So no request will not go to anywhere. Variable, it will not go to variable. It will not go to Terraform.tfs. Directly apply T2.medium. See, no changes. Clear na concept? Clear na? Any questions from anyone? Online team? Okay, thanks. No questions, right? Okay. So guys, when you give Terraform.tfrs, this will call from here, right? So main.tf not supposed to hardcode any value. You should write everything is variable. Then only call these variables and pass the values from Terraform.tfrs. Clear na? Okay. Next, I'm creating one more name dev.tfvars. Clear na? Dev.tfvars. Copy the terraform.tfvars into dev.tfvars. And terraform.tfvars is there na? Delete this. Just for understanding purpose, I'm doing, okay? Dev.tfvars are there, right? Main.tf is no hard-coded value except tags. Variable.tf calling the values from terraform.tfvars, but here dev.tfvars. Clear na? In this case, if you run Terraform plan, no changes, right? Let's apply. Zero added, zero changed, zero destroyed. So the problem is dev.tfvar. So I have given right here Terraform.tfrs deleted, right? So same values I'm passing. Okay, this is considering this is working fine. So what I can do, let's destroy first. Destroying. Okay, 3 resources destroyed, right? Let's go to now Terraform plan apply. Values passing from where? Dev.tfvars. 3 to add. Apply. Terraform apply auto approve. Why error is? AMI is not calling. Missing parameter. Missing means AM is mandatory. But I pass, right? Why this is not taking? Not wrong, correct only. Oh, wrong, huh? Let's go to here. Okay, let's take a correct AMI ID. Copy. See, error is not wrong AMI ID. Understand? Missing. This AMI is not taking. Understand? Anyway, you can run again. Why this AMI is not taking? Huh. Well, the name should be terraform.tfvars for the default value pick. Understand? But the name is what? Dev.c again. Must contain parameter AMI ID. Otherwise, server not possible to create. But I have given na. Why it is not taking dev.tfvars? Clear na? So in this case, you have to mention explicitly terraform apply hyphen file equal to what is the file name? Dev.tfvars. Explicitly, we have to mention apply which var file you want to call. Terraform.tfvars, no need to call like this. It's a default, it will call. Understand? One added. Worked or not? Okay. So clear. So if you want to run different file name, explicitly we have to mention like this. So like this. If our file is different name, like dev.tfrs example. Okay. But if terraform.tfrs is there, you no need to mention apply var file and all. Directly you can run. Terraform.tfrs. Clear, na? The difference is when you use the different name, note, we have to follow like this. Plan also, not only apply, you can run plan also. Explicitly mention. Can I pass different values for the same code? Dev environment, test environment, production environment. 3 accounts are there, for example. Same code can I use for dev environment, dev values, test environment, test values, prod environment, prod values? Yeah, there we can use. So for example, this request will go to different accounts. One account for dev environment, one account for test environment. Like this we can manage. We have many options in anyway. We'll plan at the time. Modules also there and all. Clear not till here? Any questions from anyone? For example, now Terraform apply. I'm only giving Terraform apply. You no need to run every time dev. I mean, when I have added already here terraform.tfvars here. If terraform.tfvars are not there, the name is in different name. Definitely explicitly we have to mention the var file name. What is the var file name? Dev.var file, test.var file, prod.var file, like this. Clear everyone? Can we pass values directly from tfvars to main or where? How you can pass? How you can call? Not possible, right? This is go to variable to main. Many variables will come. This is just a small variable only. Many types will come. Different conditions will come. If the value is t2.micro, take this one. If the value is t2.medium, take this variable. We can, variables is not only for, instead of hard coding values we are using. Many things are there in that. Count function we can use. For loop we can use. Many things will come. Yeah, conditions, functions. Any questions? Okay. No questions means I'll continue. Yeah, correct. TFVars is hard coded. So while push time, generally we can remove this and push the code. Whoever clone the code, they can pass the values and run. Understand? For security point of view, if you want to manage like this also. Okay, let's go to the final file for today, output.tf. Okay, let me delete VPC subnets continuously creating and deleting. The focus is instance. Okay. Output.tf. Oh, so okay. Let's keep it. Subnet is dependency there, right? Yeah. Output.tf is what here? For example, this instance is creating. I want to know the status of instance IP or availability zone or subnet, or just you need a feedback. Otherwise, you have to go there and check which IP created and all, console inside, right? For example, I need a public IP print here. I want to print public IP. I want to print private IP. So to hand over to someone. So in this case, what we can do, you can write a output block. Very important this is. This output block may be input for different source also. Understand? Output block also start from output only. Give any name, no problem. I'm going to print public IP, for example. Public IP, you can give any name, no problem here. Here the important thing is value. I'm going to print value of the public IP, right? Value. So here already instance coming, see? AWS instance name dot is what? Not IDR. I'm going to print a value of public IP, right? Not instance ID. If it is ID, you can give instance ID. I'm going to print public IP, right? Give the public IP. So the meaning is what, this instance, I want this public IP. Understand? You can write one more output. AZ I want. Value. Again, what I can do here? Availability zone. So this instance availability zone you can print. Here only after apply. Like this, you can write output. Private IP also can print, right? Private IP. Value. Which value here? Which resource you are calling? For example, subnet availability zone you can print. Or instance private IP you can print. Okay. I'm going to print instance. Which IP? Check private IP also there. Like this, we can print many things. Understand? Let's run now. Terraform plan. See, why am I able to print private IP? AZ. Already instance exists, right? Understand? Let's wait. Go to the main. Output.ef. Public IP. AWS instance. Yeah, correct. Let's apply now. Hyphen auto approve. Arvind. 2 o'clock కదా 1కి స్టార్ట్ అవుతా సరే సరే అయితే ఏం లేదు లేదు సరే ఓకే వై పబ్లిక్ ఐపీ is not printing because this is private subnet. Nice guys, very nice, correct only. This subnet is not default subnet, right, to print a public IP. This is which type of subnet? Private subnet. That's what, no public IP. How to make it public IP? Public subnet. Create internet gateway, route to subnet, associate to subnet, then run output. You will get a public IP. Clear or not? No. If you enable public IP, it will not work. Subnet is private. Understand or not? Are you able to enable public IP for the subnet? Private subnet? No. It will not work like a public IP. Yeah, also subnet. Any questions? Any questions? No questions, sir. Let's delete then. Terraform destroy. Resources only. No. We can connect, but not recommended. State is not tracking. What happens? All good, backside. All good, okay. Let's see. What about Git paper? So last day is tomorrow, right? 3 days only I have given time. With explanation. I'll check each and every paper. Each and every person response. We'll see. Same Terraform also. After complete Terraform, I'll conduct Terraform also. Every tool like this only. Yeah, variable.tf is only the default file. Correct, Vinay. These are the interview questions, guys. Whatever test I have conducted, these are the interview questions. So don't disturb me after complete the course. Provide the interview questions and all. This is not 10th class to share important questions and all. Understand? తీసుకో. Okay. So output.tf, variable.tf, terraform.tf was main.tf, provider.tf, everything is clear, right? Now the question to you, provider.tf, how authentication will work here? Keys, very good. The key is already there in the .aws, it is calling from there only. Which region it is taking automatically? Yeah, but I want to create Mumbai region. What I can do? Explicitly you can mention here region details. Unless it will take default region. Clear na? Okay, over to you. You can ask any questions. We have 8 minutes of time. Let me push this code. And one more important thing, while push the gate, you can come to repository level. Okay, don't push from the day 2. Understand, repository level, you can git add and git commit and git push. So that if you do any changes in other files also, everything will go. Otherwise, conflicts, maybe some files may miss, kind of issues will come. Git status. Day 2 instead only we have done the changes. Git commit. Tomorrow class is very, very important, guys. State file. Day 2. Don't take my code reference, please. You can add something different. At least change the name. Dot ignore for, you just ignore whatever you don't want. The reason, ఎక్కడ ఇది గిట్టే కదా that's what I'm saying. See, you are going to push the changes into repository level. ls 2 repositories are there, so now dot git ignore is here only, right? I'm going to push means, so this dot git ignore works entire repository level. Understand? If you create a day 1 inside na, you have to push, go to day 1, you have to push from the day 1. In this case, every directory inside you have to create a dot git ignore. Day 1, day 2, day 3. This is hectic process. That's what create in repository level. While push time, you can come repository level. Not inside the data, don't push it. Understand? Yeah. Now you can go and check here, my repository. Repositories you can see. Terraform 10:30 AM. Day 1 basic code, day 2. Dot git ignore is here. Clear na? So this will track of this day 1, day 2. not required files, it will be ignored. These are the files. These files are, the size is very big. .terraform, more than 4-5 GB. Even if you try to push also, Git will reject. Up to 5 GB only, maybe Git will accept. There is a limitations for the size. Git is for source code repository, not for documents repository. Understand? No code is more than 5 GB. Can you use Terraform is on-premises infrastructure or Terraform is only cloud? Only cloud, not on-premises. Any questions? Then in on-premises, go to server purchase and keep it only. On-premises, you can go to market and purchase server only, right? Right or not? But it's not a virtual cloud, right? To someone can take care of this. If I need a server, Terraform will not go anywhere to purchase for me. I should go to Amirpet and purchase one server and place in one single room, provide AC, provide electricity, something all are we have to take care. Many challenges are there. Yeah, correct. I don't see on-premises work also not good. Too many challenges. Connectivity challenges. Many things, many things. That's what you are also saying headache, right? I'm also same headache only. Clear na? Guys? Yeah, Terraform cannot be used. So please, everyday task complete same day itself only. I don't know, you may feel like a Terraform is easy. Maybe day 1, day 2 is easy. But coming days, definitely difficulty things are there. So if you prepare well only, you can easily understand. The tracking is very important. So in real time, mostly maybe VPC, see here, day 2, I'm creating a VPC plus subnet plus server, right? There are no challenges. This subnet already created before. VPC already created before. You can call those services and create a server. In this case, we have a data source block. We can use the source block. We can call and we can use many things are there. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.